Talk to me a little bit about the catcher umpire relationship and
Sure.
what kind of would like to see catchers do or not do, or anything in that regard.
Sure. Well, I mean, number one, we're back there together for an hour and 10 minutes with each guy or so, hour and 20 minutes. I think some catchers they like to talk, right? I like to talk, so we can have conversation for 9 innings. Some guys are real quiet guys, and me personally, I'll pick up on that pretty much right out of the gate, and we just won't have a conversation. I won't ask questions between hitters or anything like that. I think the important things are is the terminology, especially at the younger age, that maybe they don't understand how to talk to an umpire. I think when you think Tim, I think that was there, right? Versus that's a strike, right? Which one just sounds better, right? Tim, man, we got to have that pitch today, right? Or, man, a lot of times I'll ask a guy, I'll ball a pitch, and hey, Brett, did you think that was there? Yeah, Tim, I think that clipped the edge. Okay, and that's okay to tell me that, right? You can tell me you think it clipped the edge, right? It may have, as the top of the zone will tell you, right? So, how do we have that interaction? And we don't want it to be adversarial, right? I'm not afraid to tell a guy, stop doing that, right? Stop doing that, right? Or, I think as a catcher, understand that umpire behind you wants to call strikes, right? And if I think one of the big ones early on is the catcher wants to set up 2 feet outside, right? Because he wants an 0-2 pitch. For some reason, I don't know why coach would ever have a guy sit up there, because it's not a good pitch. But I'm going to tell him, you better catch that, right? If you're going to set up, I don't care if you're 10 or 22, right? If you're going to set up completely off the plate, right, you've got to work that much harder on that pitch that the pitcher just doesn't control and lets it loose and it's inside, right? And especially at the younger levels, because they're not picking up pitches the way guys are, as you age out a little bit. But I think that's important. And I think another one, years ago, somebody kind of talked to me about when the catcher wants that inside pitch a strike, right? So he slides over. A lot of times they're not giving you any window between a hitter that's crowding and a catcher that wants that inside pitch. And for me, I'll tell a guy, if you give me room, right, you'll get that pitch. I don't need you to set up that far inside. Now, I'm not coaching them. I don't want to coach them, right? If coach is telling you to set up inside that far, then you do what your coach tells you. But also know that I want to see pitches. And if I can't see strikes, what can I not call?
And that's an important one. We've done a lot of stuff where we'll have, 3 catchers in a group. One guy's catching, one guy's standing in, another guy's acting as the umpire, and we'll work on the inside pitch. I'm like, you guys, we can't, because we do a lot of drills with, no hitter, no umpire, and you just kind of go. I'm like, we always talk about being more on the plate in general, but I'm like, but on the inside, I mean, look at this, guys. Like, you can see, if you're an umpire, like, between the hitter and the catcher, there's just no room for them to see anything. So you're just not giving them benefit of the doubt. Here's the kicker too. You're assuming he's going to hit the spot. Now he really can't see. Now he really can't see the ball that's just out over the plate or in the outer half. Because you not only have you blocked him on that slot, but now his vision's even worse across to the ball back over the plate. So again, we're in keep strikes mode. Like, we just got to be able to cover the plate, and the guy's got to have view. And if that means, like, on the inside pitch, we move the glove a little bit more here, he's okay with that if he can see the ball, right?
Yep.
Thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another great episode. Be sure to hit like and subscribe on all platforms. And remember, to be great, it takes what it takes.